What's up, everyone? Two quick things before the start of this video. Check out these new shirts. This is the new Toronto Titans logo. It's a million times better than their other logo. It was really bad. If you want a shirt like this or just to check out their logo more, you can go to their website. At least follow them on Instagram. I'm sure there will be some new ISL updates in the coming weeks. And then the second thing is I finally made my Cameo profile. So if you want a personalized message from me there, you can request that. And with that said, let's get into the video. Some of you may not know this, but I am actually a huge swim nerd. Ever since I was little in the sport, I would always look at results and split times and see who went what times at what meet. And I would always do the conversions and see, you know, if I went this time in yards, what would it be in long course? And with that being said, this video is going to be me breaking down, in my opinion, the 3 fastest swims in history. Let's go. Now we're on the laptop to start this video, and this is just a picture of me from my college days. I am not in this video, obviously, for the top 3 races ever in history, in my opinion. But let's get on to the first person. So for the first person, these aren't in any specific order. So the first one isn't, in my opinion, the faster than the other ones. But in the first one, we have Adam the Train Peaty, and specifically his 100 breaststroke from Worlds last year. In the semifinal of Worlds in Guangzhou last year, he went 56.8 in the 100 breaststroke, which in my opinion is one of the fastest swims in the history of swimming. Just, I mean, this guy is just so dominant in breaststroke, it's crazy. Here's just a screenshot of Worlds last year. So like I said, he did this in the semifinal, so this isn't the actual final, but I mean, these people that are, you know, 2 body lengths behind him are the other fastest breaststrokers in the world that he is just, you know, just absolutely destroying here in this 100 breaststroke. So 56.8, to get an understanding of how fast this is, in 2015, the 100 breaststroke world record was still held by Cameron Vanderberg at 58.4 or something. Yeah, okay. Cameron Vanderberg, 58.4 in the 100 breaststroke. This was 4 years before he went 56.8. And, you know, we don't have full body suits. This isn't a 2009 scenario where, you know, people are breaking 40 world records at one world championships. So it's just an unreal time, 56.8. No one has ever even been 57. These are the next fastest times ever swum in history. So 58.2, next fastest time. So, you know, 1.4 seconds faster than the second fastest time ever. It's pretty. And here's the former world record from 2015, Cameron Vanderberg. Which, I mean, at the time, I remember, I believe Kitajima was the first person to break 59 in the 100 breaststroke, and people were like, "Wow, that's gonna stay for decades," and that's like the fastest anyone will ever go. And then the next Olympic Games, 58.4, you know, broke it by like half a second, and to see this record be broken by, you know, 1.6 or whatever that is, it's just absurd. So that's why I think Adam the Train Peaty goes in this list for one of the fastest swims in history. Number 2 spot on the 3 fastest swims in history goes to one of these guys. This is a picture of the boys here. This is me, Apple, and Caleb, and Caleb Remmel Dressel gets the spot for number 2. If you didn't know that was his middle name, I don't know. There's a mandatory like and subscribe on this video. If you did know, you are a true swim nerd, I guess. So Caleb's 50 free from 2018 NCAAs was, I mean, one of the craziest races that I was actually in the heat. I didn't see it at the time, but this is a screenshot of the margin of victory. Don't worry about where I am in here. I'm in here somewhere. I probably got like second or third, but just kidding. I got last. So the margin of victory right here was over a second in a 50 freestyle. And I mean, Division I NCAA's is the fastest short course yards meet in the world. And he won this race by over a second. He went 17:63, I believe. And this is the list of the next fastest times ever in history. So here you have Caleb, 17:63. And then you have Ryan second at 18:05. Almost a full second faster than the second fastest time ever in a 50. This is a 50 freestyle. This isn't like a 400 IM or something. This is a 50. At the time, he broke his own NCAA record, which I think was 18:1. And I remember in prelims at NC's, afterwards he was talking about the suit that he wore was like 4 years old, and I remember him getting out of the race and it looking like he had just done the first 50 of a 200 freestyle, and I was like, oh my goodness, he's gonna go something absurd. And I did not think it would be this fast, but I mean, yeah, look at this. There's only one other person that has been a 17 from a flying start, and that's Vladimir Morozov. No one else has even been 17 off a relay exchange. So that's why I think this deserves to be in this list. If you convert his time, 17.6, to long course, it converts to, I'm using the SwimSwam converter here, it goes to 20.36 for a 50 free long course, which I don't know if it's quite that fast, but it's definitely in the 20s. Here's a list of the fastest 50 frees long course by history. And he is third, technically has the textile world record, because these two times right here are from 2009 in the supersuit era. So imagine a 20.3 in here, 20.91, CLO, the fastest time ever, 20.3. Can you imagine that? It's just absurd to think about. So there we go. Caleb Remmel Dressel for the number 2 spot in this list. I've struggled with the swim. It's just when you have to pick 3, there's so many swims that I want to put in here. Some of Ian Thorpe's swims from 1999, 2001, where he was going like 144 low in the 200 free like 20 years ago. But I thought about it, and I have to put Cody the Meerkat Miller in here for number 3. His 100 freestyle from a few months ago. Okay, I'm just kidding. It is actually going to be Christoph Milak's 200 butterfly from World Championships last year in Gwangju. I mean, this swim, I think it shocked everyone when we watched this swim. I was in the warm-up pool watching this, and I was like, wait, he is way ahead of the world record line. I was like, that can't be the world record line. It's it's Michael Phelps's 2009 supersuited world record that everyone thought was the maximum that anyone would ever be able to swim in the event. And I mean, talk about a margin of victory. Look at this. I mean, this is the finals. This is the A final of World Championships in 19. And I mean, he's got 4 body lengths on second place. He ended up going 150.7, which I think is faster than the Olympic trial cut in the US for the men's 200 freestyle. Imagine that. So let's take a look at this. Look at how many times Michael's broken the 200 fly world record over the years. And so here's kind of the supersuited era. I mean, to break a supersuited record in a textile suit by this much of one of the greatest swimmers ever, the greatest swimmer ever, that's the reason that I had to put this in the number 3 spot, or not the number 3 spot, but I had to include it on this list just because I think, in my opinion, it's absolutely one of the fastest swims ever. Definitely one of the most shocking swims ever, especially for me. I remember he dropped I think he'd only been 152 high at the time, so imagine dropping 2 seconds from your best time. I mean, it's just, here's the list of the fastest swims in history of the 200 butterfly. So you have, Michael Phelps here, a supersuited record from 2009. Diaceto, Chad, two of the fastest 200 butterflyers, currently in the world today. And, they haven't even been 151 yet. And Christoph goes 150.7. I've gone a number of 150s in a 200 freestyle when I was younger, and I'm just imagining looking over, seeing someone doing butterfly, just being there the whole time. And so that is absolutely, in my opinion, one of the greatest swims in history, one of the fastest 200 flies, fastest swims just ever in general. Christoph Millock's 200 butterfly. So, all right, that's it. That wraps up my list of the top 3 fastest swims in history. I really just kind of wanted to nerd out on this video and make this list for everyone and put out my opinion out there. I'd really want to see what other people think are some of the fastest swims in the comments. Again, you can request messages from me on Cameo. I have also received a request to do the same list, but of the 3 most painful races that I have ever swum. So if you want me to do that, you can comment that, and if people like this video, I might go ahead and do that. So, all right, that's it. Peace.